when people hear talk about simplifying or reducing duplication in permitting to make for a more business-friendly environment, they fear, they use terms like paving over the environment, or whatever. And combining agencies, there is a fear factor there, the fear of the unknown. How would you address some of their fears that, we're going to all of a sudden transform Florida, put into a business-friendly environment, but one that hurts our environment, which attracts tourists and that sort of thing? Either one of you want to address that?
I would say there's two types of fear. There's an understandable and appropriate concern over the unknown, and then there's the fear used by the defenders of the status quo, who just don't want to see change because they think that a redundant, inefficient system, they're comfortable with it and they want to defend it. I've got no patience for the latter. I've got some understanding and some respect, and we need to hear those concerns of folks who say, as you reduce redundancy, be careful not to reduce the level of protection. And that's what I think Mike and I believe in all of the regulatory reforms that we've looked at so far. You can maintain the same level of protection and safeguard, but not make 5 different state agencies look at one topic like stormwater. I'm not an engineer, but stormwater always runs downhill and it pools at the lowest point on the piece of property. You don't need 5 different government agencies to look at how to put a drainage pond in. And that's the type of thing that takes months and months and months of, again, frustrating the deployment of capital. So I think we need to hear the valid concerns of folks who say, protect and preserve the level of protection. But I've got no patience for folks who say, just leave it the way it is because we know that the status quo is unacceptable.